Hello, Miss Potts. I received your question here. You got standard normal distribution or t-distribution. You want 95% confidence interval for the population mean. Justify your decision. If neither distribution can be used, explain why and interpret the results. So this is gas mileage for 45 randomly cars, and you identified this part correctly. One way to do this is to click here on this icon and take it into StatCrunch, and it'll actually give you the confidence interval. And there are videos available about how to use StatCrunch, or you can do it, by paper and pencil. I guess if you're doing paper and pencil, one thing you need is the mean. You could find a mean with your TI. Your calculator, or you taking StatCrunch, or you can just add the 45 values and divide by 45. I guess I did. I just took it into StatCrunch, and the sample mean, I guess, is comes out to 19.9. That's one thing you need. Sample mean. There's various ways you can find that. To find the confidence interval, it's going to be the sample mean plus or minus the margin of error. So it's going to be the sample mean minus the margin of error, and then the sample mean plus the margin of error. We got the sample mean. We just need to find the margin of error here. I guess you can look, and they got your formula in the book there. The margin of error, E, is T sub C times the sample standard deviation over the square root of N. And so, N's real, didn't mean to erase all that. N's real easy. It's N is 45, and then S here is the sample standard deviation. Again, you can get that with StatCrunch, or that was in earlier lessons. You can get that in your TI calculator, or you can just do it by hand, which that would be kind of painful. But I guess, I did calculate that, and I got about 4.56 here. I just use StatCrunch, and so that's the sample standard deviation, and then we have 45. I didn't leave myself much space, but, we need the T sub C here. You need to use your T distribution there. You need to look in your table, and I guess we've got 45 pieces of data, and so remember the degrees of freedom. I'll say D dot S F, that's N minus 1, your number of pieces of data minus 1, so the degrees of freedom be 45 minus 1, or so 44, and so you got to look in your table. 44 or next smallest value, which actually is 40, and then a 95% confidence interval. So you'd look in your table at degrees of freedom. I guess you'd have to pick out 40, and then 95% confidence interval. And I guess we can get T sub C. I looked it up in the table, and I guess I came up with 2.021. And you need to take S, and that's that value there. So we need to put it in here. So we need to multiply this number times 4.56 and divide by square root of 45, and that gives us E. And so you just take the mean minus what you get for E, and the mean plus what you get for E. And I'll let you go ahead and finish this problem. If you have any questions, let me know. Hope this helps.